Hello, this is Cuckoo. I went to Machina Bristronica earlier this year and performed my non-binary code Digitone set. I finally made it into vinyl, which you can pre-order now, and I spent a crazy amount of time on the cover, as you can see here. After the festival, I got a rare opportunity to talk to the festival director. Hello, this is Cuckoo, and I'm really stoked to be here with the festival director and store owner here in Bristol. What's your name?
Marco Bernardi.
And what are you doing here?
I'm offloading boxes. This is the shit bit of what we have to do. You know, we've been spending 8 hours this morning just like de-rigging the festival. You're taking loads of boxes and OSB planks of wood and shelving and red gel off of lights and so driving vans.
We just wrapped up the whole festival, Machina Bristronica 2024. How do you feel it went?
That was great. This year last year there was a few little bits that didn't work in terms of on the advancing side, which nobody would have sort of noticed at the front end, but at the back end there was a few artisty things that didn't run as smoothly as we wanted this year. This year it was actually perfect.
Yeah,
Andreas,
there was my experience as well.
There was no mistakes. There was no all the advancing for the artists. You know, my main worry was we did 2 days this year, so there was the Saturday ticket, the Sunday ticket, the weekend ticket, the guests, and trying to make sure that was all managed correctly at the front gate, because we've not done that before. This was the first year of 2 days.
I think it went really well.
It was
for me, both as I was a visitor, also kind of press maybe in some way, and also making a few talks, also playing. So I got
you've seen it in different bits.
Yeah, but it went really well. I think the whole venue was.
And it's been like literally raining all week, and then we got 2 days of sun, and then it's like raining again. It's as if the stars aligned for the 2 days. You know.
Yeah. So. What do you feel like? What does this mean to the Bristol scene here, to have a place where people come here?
Yeah, I think it's for me it was always more, as much as it is for Bristol, it was always more for the UK. You know, we've got Synthfest and we've got the London Pedal Expo thing, but I wanted to create something that was a bit more. I hate referencing the Berliners because it's so cliche, you know, but having something which was to a similar blueprint to how great Schneider has made Superbooth, you know, like a smaller version of live stage talks that are interested in many different fields of electronic music, not just like a synth festival for just to come and see synth. So it was always, you know, and that was my background was coming from clubs and managing venues, so and having the contacts as an artist. So and having the shop, it made sense for me to create or try to create something that was to that type of blueprint. You know,
but I could really feel that this is coming from someone running music first operation.
Yeah, well that's it. I mean, this all came from me as an artist. You know, it didn't come from me. You know, that everything came from me as luckily being an artist that put records out that luckily people bought. You know, which then helped to build all this. You know.
So maybe in the videos that I made from the festival, you don't really realise how much of a music festival it is, because maybe I zone in on a couple of products here and there, and this is all exciting, and then I go to the stage and experience some really, really great music.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. You know, there was, I think, you know, one of the ideas I was thinking about, you know, it'd be quite good to do a little sort of artist of the festival, or, you know, once again Superbooth do the sort of product of the festival type thing. But I think it'd be quite nice to do on the live stage, you know, or on the discussion stage, what was the favourite talk for people, or what was the favourite live set, you know. I thought, for me personally, I thought Anthony Rother was, we allowed to swear on this? Was fucking insane. You know, he was amazing. You know, that, you know, for me being a huge fan of Rother, to get him, he was one of the first artists that I booked for this year, because right, this year we're definitely getting Rother, you know, just because his videos are getting more hype online, and he's, you know, we all love his robot dancing and watch him making his music, and so he was the first one, and you know, even from the word from other artists and other people that were there, even from the production guys, and they were. Rodder seems to be the one that, you know, all the art, don't get me, I mean, they were all to a really great level, but for me personally, I just loved Rodder. We were all at the front and we were just like, this is amazing. You know, I think he took the kick drum out for literally 8 bars, and then it was just like this hammering machine drum, you know, and it was just like, but
it's so nice
it was
that
great.
you got to experience your own festival.
I did. You know, that was at the first point of the day where I stood back and went, fuck, this is actually alright. You know, and seeing everything, all the people out eating the food, and then he was in there, and it was busy in the main hall, and nice. But yeah, it was great, Andreas. It was totally flawless, you know, and which is weird to say, you know, that there was this fucked up or that fucked, but even the door ran well, the tickets, so it was good. So it's a good blueprint for next year.
And the food was amazing. I have to say. It was.
That's one thing we're very lucky to have in Bristol, because there's, you know, the level of food here is at a very high level, and if you don't have a high level of food in the city, you're probably not going to survive. So you do tend to find that a lot of the pop-ups in the city are at an exceptional level, mate, you know, so that they're all very good at what they do within their things, you know.
I realise we just literally packed up the festival, but what can you tell me about the plans ahead for the next year?
Well, I think I would like to get a sort of super early bird ticket out within the next few weeks, probably. But you know, that'll come over our social media over the, you know, when we're ready to do it. But we did that last year and it worked. While the buzz is still high for what just happened at the weekend, you know, and that's it. You know, we've always got names. Oh, that'd be great. Let's get Autechre. Let's get Aphex Twin. Let's get, you know, all these like random things that always fly in. But you know, then we'll sit down. You know, as I said, it's you know, the festival's not just me. It's me and my team. You know, I can't do it without them. It's, you know, it was all a full team of putting it all together.
But you do live in a country though, and run this festival in a country with a certain collection of real talents. Like you mentioned Aphex Twin, and obviously he's it's a huge artist, but I bet many of you know him personally.
Probably down more. I mean, he's more south. You know, I mean, we've obviously got Rob Brown lives here from Autechre, so he's probably one of the ones from Bristol that we all go, oh, do you know Rob Brown? So he's, you know, but I mean, it's. You know, it's quite nice to speak to people about the music, not just Banksy all the time. Yeah. You know? And I'm not from Bristol, so I can't really comment as somebody being from Bristol, because I'm not from here. You know,
you can hear a hint of another accent.
I come from the north, but yeah, it's definitely a good. But even for grassroots music, you know, there's so much talent out here, and that's why we do that Escher event. You know, Escher is a big part of what we do in the shop for trying to get grassroots music up, and we supported it. We always support it at the festival, and even the artists now between the Diff Kid Talks are all grassroots stuff. It's very, because there's so much amazing talent in this city. You know, it's great. It's really good. Like Glasgow, very similar.
Well, nice. Is there anything else you'd like to add? I think
no, just thanks for coming. Thanks for playing for us as well. You know, thanks for making the journey up from us to you, mate. Thank you for coming over and playing for us and Saturday night. I hear it was an absolute banger in there. I didn't make it. I was like, oh, should I go? And I was in at like 9 the following morning. I was just like, I need to go to bed, you know. But I hear, with Ed it was Ed DMX and Ben Pest and London Modular Alliance and yourself and Travarsy and
that's great.
And Alex 106. So yeah, it was always going to be a very good electro banger, you know. So it was. I'm glad it sold out as well. It was a sellout gig as well, which was great. You know. But thank you, mate. Thank you for coming over, and thanks for seeing the shop. And
thank you
and coming to the festival.
For doing this festival, and good luck for the next year.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers, man. Cool.